Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. Now I'm going to be doing a video style that I haven't really done. It's talking about a problem with a certain game on VR. And if you've ever played VR, you probably know what this game is. It's Gorilla Tag. And as much as I love this game, I started playing it when it first came out when I was 12, so that's 5 years ago. I hate the game so much today because the community is so bad. Like, you can literally go in a lobby and all you'll hear is a bunch of little kids just screaming the N-word. And it's not all the time. Like, you can genuinely meet some really cool people on there, but once you start getting into the swing of things of that game, most things you're gonna see is a bunch, it's full of little kids. The most you're gonna see is a bunch of little kids screaming the N-word. And it's not a lot of the little kids, there's just a bunch of them. It's fucking terrible. And a lot of people, including myself, as much as I love the game, it really has ruined VR. Because most games, like 90% of the games on VR, are Gorilla Tag movement or Gorilla games in general. And if you want to find something that's unique in its own way without having to pay money, it's really hard. Because most of the games on there are Gorilla movement games. And some of them are really good. Most of them are just the same copy and paste shit, so it's not really fun. And trying to find a unique game is genuinely really hard because the Gorilla Tag fan games keep getting made more and more by the day. And there's some that I genuinely love. But Gorilla Tag itself is genuinely so fucking bad. As much as I love the game, I cannot stand it. And it's not just the community, it's the moderation. The moderation fucking sucks, dude. The moderation is so bad that if you get falsely reported, you'll actually get banned because the thing that handles the reports is so bad, it'll actually think it's true. And there's like a bunch of Gorilla Tag YouTubers that have gotten banned because of it. Like, for example, Elliot. He got banned for, I want to say, a week or 8 weeks for quote-unquote hacking because he got false reported. And I don't think he got unbanned for it until he had to wait till the time was up. And that's bullshit, because if you're really good at the game, people will assume you're hacking. The next thing I want to talk about is the KID stuff. They have this thing where you have to submit your ID or something. I haven't gotten into it yet. I don't know if that's an update that's coming later in the future, but in their Discord and some other videos that I've watched, they're apparently going to implement this ID thing where if you submit, I think that you're 13 or younger, you have to get a parent to do their ID. And rightfully so, parents are going to think that it's sketchy and they're not going to want to do it, because who would? It's a random site, a random website like KID. And I've never heard of it until Gorilla Tag wanted to implement it into the game. And it's not that people don't trust it necessarily. It's that it's a random website that no one's heard of, and it's getting put into a VR game that parents don't even know what it is. All they see is just their kid throwing their arms around in the room. They don't want to put their ID, their personal information, just for some random website to have it that can possibly give it out. So I understand why no one wants to trust it. And if they don't do it, then their kid can't play the game, which sucks, but it's understandable, you know what I mean? Next thing I want to talk about is updates. The updates from 2021, the Christmas update, dude, it was fucking amazing. I love that update, and if we could go back to it, I would in a heartbeat. But the updates now are so bad, and the game is so greedy. For a pack, you have to spend $45 just for 3 or 4 cosmetics, and you could get you literally get an entire VR game at that point. You might as well buy an entire VR game at that point. But no, they want you to spend almost $60 for cosmetics on a game that you're not even going to play for the rest of your life. And the updates, there's so many maps that no one plays that I've went to most of them, and I went into a server by myself. I was in a public server by myself. This map called Critters. No one plays that. I don't even know what that's there for. There's so many maps now that the game feels so cluttered. And in Forest, there's so many, like, there's like gonna be 2 or 3, there's like gonna be 3 tunnels. That makes the map so damn crowded, and it's so weird to play in it. And I know when the game like kind of halted on updates, it was the creator's grandpa that got sick, which I can understand. I'm not gonna judge him for that because it's nothing he can control. And the community was pretty shitty about it. Like, they were getting mad at him for not updating the game just for dealing with his grandpa. And that's a really shitty thing to do, and that's one of the reasons why I hate the community, is because they don't give a hell about anything, man. They just want their shitty little monkey game to get updated. The next thing I want to talk about is, if you're a girl playing this game, and I've played this game with my sister, you will get made sexist remarks you'll get sexist remarks made at you a lot, dude. Like, it's fucking bad. I've heard them tell girls in lobbies to make them sandwiches, to get back to the kitchen. Any sexist remark you can think of, these little kids have said it. And I don't know how their parents don't hear this and tell them to get off the headset. Because, dude, there's no way your kid is saying this and you're allowing it to happen. Because you're hearing this, and I would assume that my kid is going to grow up to be a piece of shit when he's older towards women. And you can meet some genuinely cool people on there, man. Like, there's a lot of cool people that I met on there. I met some content creators. I've met a bunch of cool people. And it sucks when you can't really meet cool people, because a bunch of them, like 80% of the fan base, is little kids. And it wasn't like that when the game first came out. The game was really cool. It was unique. It had cool movement when it first came out. And I loved it, dude. Like, wall climbing when it first came out was hard as fuck, dude. But now everybody's a nerd at the game. They all know how to branch. They all know how to do that. And if you take a break from the game, you're gonna suck so bad. So if you just come back to it, I would recommend practicing routes and stuff, and just trying to get better at the game. But if you're a girl trying to play this game, I would watch out, because it's really bad. Like, it's really fucking bad. Next thing I want to talk about is the content creators. Now, I like a lot of the content creators, but there's so many of them that don't deserve to have the mod, like the moderator stick. Because the moderator stick is for a bunch of moderators to verify who they are. Like, if you say you're a mod, no one believes you, grab the stick, show them you're a mod, and boom, you can ban anyone who is being bad. Most of the time, you really don't see it. Like, you really don't see it at all. So it's kind of hard to tell who's a moderator and who's not, because there's a bunch of people who act like they are. And then once you tell them to pull out the stick, they're like, oh no, I don't have it. I was messing with you. But it's just a bunch of liars out there, and the moderators. Now, I'm not including a bunch of the ones who actually do their job. I'm including all of the ones who don't know what they're doing, and the ones who don't like to do their job, and who abuse the power. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the price on everything in Gorilla Tag. It used to be like really cheap. Like, everything used to be pretty cheap. Like, it used to be between 1,000 shiny rocks to 2,500, and that was pretty tame for back then, considering you only get 100 shiny rocks a day when you log in. But now everything ranges from like fucking 1,000 to 5,000 shiny rocks, and if you don't have anything, you have to wait 50 days just to get the cosmetic you want. And some of those days you're not even going to log in. So in reality, you're going to be waiting a few months just to get the cosmetic you want. And by the time you want it, it's going to be gone, which is stupid. So I would recommend that they give you at least 250 to 200 shiny rocks, so that you can at least have a chance of getting what you want, instead of just getting 100 a day. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. I know this explanation on why Gorilla Tag sucks wasn't really that good. I didn't really have a script planned out for this. This was just improv, me saying what I thought about the game and why I think it sucks. But if y'all want to hear me talk more about VR games and games in general that have a bunch of problems with it, I will. But that's all for today. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Stay blessed and have a blessed day.